Schmo with the Pro, the Tribal Chief, the longest reigning WWE Universal Champion in the history of mankind, in the flesh, Roman Reigns, here in Las Vegas. How we doing?
Pretty good.
What do you make of Logan Paul, man? He's coming here, he calls his press conference, he just did his podcast, he disrespects you, he calls you out. What is this, his third match in WWE? He calls for the big dogs, he calls for the greatest of all time.
He's a smart guy. He's pretty strategic, I'd say. It's almost as if he was counseled by my wise man. It seems like a very smart play.
Listen, wise man.
No. I'm just making sure that was a test.
A test.
What?
Listen, you've seen a lot of guys come through this organization, the Dennis Rodmans, the Carmelones, a lot of people with social media followings or followings in general. Where does Logan Paul stack up against all the guys you've seen come through this great company?
I see him stacked up like Daniel Bryan and Edge and Brock Lesnar and Kevin Owens and Drew McIntyre and every other challenger that's ever come up against my tribal chief. Smashed, packed, sent home or to the hospital, and we move on to the next person.
When did you realize this guy was the real money man, not Brock Lesnar?
It's not a guy.
The greatest of all time.
Thank you.
When did you realize he surpassed Brock Lesnar? Because we know you supported that man for a long time.
I knew it when I met him when he was 3 years old and his father brought him into the locker room, and I knew that one day I would rise to the occasion with my level of greatness, that it would be worthy of standing next to Roman Reigns on the island of relevancy.
November 5th, Crown Jewel, Saudi Arabia. What does Logan Paul look like when you get through with him?
He's going to look like a sweaty... It's hot out there. Yeah. So he's going to look like a sweaty pile after I'm done with him.
Final message for all the Tribal Chief fans out there worldwide.
Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge him. He's the Pro. I'm the Schmo, Las Vegas. We're out.
Good to see you.